Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Neko and I'm here with my wife Snacks.
Hey guys.
And today we're going to be talking about the blue crab. So today we find ourselves in Brindleton Bay refurbishing the Ragdoll Refurb. Now this is one of those houses that I've never really been in or played in, but the area is quite nice. It looks out into the ocean, into the bay.
Right.
And I think it's really beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite views in the game, really.
It is nice. It's almost as nice as, just some of the pictures that you see of oceanside houses and oceanside restaurants and
Right. It seems like it's perfectly suited for a seafood restaurant, in my opinion.
why wouldn't you? Fresh seafood, fresh lobsters, fresh crabs at the Blue Crab.
Right? Fresh blue crabs.
Your chefs could literally just go fish off the back dock and catch
Right? Go next door
today's
and,
special.
and be like, what are we doing today? I love seafood.
Ugh, seafood.
I know you don't like seafood. I'm a big seafood fan. And this build is inspired by my favorite seafood restaurant.
Yeah. Served me one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life, though.
Right. I suppose being in a landlocked state, though, it's really my favorite seafood restaurant by default. So let us know in the comments if you can guess which seafood restaurant has inspired the blue crab.
It's not Long John's, by the way.
It's not Long John's. The house was something I didn't quite understand when I went in.
The layout of it.
Yeah, it didn't vibe with my personal aesthetic. It had a big open floor plan, which normally I don't mind the big open floor plans. I do that in my builds.
Right, you are a fan.
I do like it. But it had like the window had these big beautiful windows looking into a wall with small windows and a door, and I was like,
It's like, look, the outside. Oh no, just kidding.
right then, and it carried that over into the upstairs as well. It just didn't make sense to me.
One of my favorite things about editing your videos is your little camera dances. Like, to be honest, I try to edit most of the ones that make you a little seasick out, but some of them just are fun.
My little camera dances. That's actually probably something that a lot of people don't like.
Probably, and I'm sorry. I'm learning. I'm still very new to the whole editing thing, so you guys get to come on the journey with me. Sorry. I thought for sure you were going to leave the shadow on the roof the whole build again. I was like, man, she deleted the second floor and didn't delete the roof.
No, I seen it. I really wanted to give the build a lighthouse feel.
Yeah.
As well. That's what that whole,
Trying to get the point on the roof and stuff.
right, but the roofs. The roofs just drive me crazy in The Sims. I'm struggling hardcore with it.
Yep. And you're like, nope, just get rid of it. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Yeah, I was pretty much over it at that point. I miss the good old days of The Sims when you could just click a button and it would auto roof.
You and me both.
Like, they weren't always the best looking roofs. I don't
But
think
they did
were
it.
weird, but right, they put them up there and then you could go up there and maybe tweak it if you didn't like what you
Right.
got.
Pull it to a point in places or manipulate it a little, but you didn't have to do the entire process of it. I like your contrasting colors on the outside, that accent wall type feel.
Oh, the stone with the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most seafood restaurants
Have that stone front.
know that they're blue and white. Is what I was gonna say.
I mean, makes sense. Blue is very nautical.
Right, you go somewhere where they're by a large. There were a lot of like, I think, wasn't there a lot of blue and white in Michigan when we went to?
In the town we went, yeah, like right there at the bay, there absolutely was.
It was a lot of blue and white. I seem to
Shout
recall...
out to Michigan, beautiful state, by the way.
Oh, I know, I love Michigan.
I love a good lattice too over a porch. In real life and in Sims.
Yeah, go build me one.
I didn't say I was good at building them, I just said I liked them, okay?
Well.
Also, you'll notice in the screenshots and in the downloaded build, if you download this, that there are pillars in the front of the building that are not shown to be put in the video. They just didn't get recorded being put in, so they didn't make it to the video. It happens. So aesthetically, this build is very clean, very minimalistic.
I thought the view of the bay should be the main focus.
Right.
It looks like a painting to me. Like, I think it's beautiful. Like I said, this is one of my favorite spots in the game, you know, to look out over the water. And the Sims team did such a great job of world building that I wanted to help people appreciate the environment as much as the build.
Agreed. It is nice.
So if you take your Sims here to eat, you go out and sit on, you know, the outside part and watch the sunset over the water, I suppose. I don't know. I thought it was really pretty. So the Sims are a simple creature.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and they don't need much to get their job done, which is why the kitchen is small and simple. I figured you're bringing your Sims here to eat. You're not bringing your Sims here to explore the kitchen. So I made the kitchen, you know, what it is. It's simple. It's a kitchen. But if you want your Sims to own the restaurant, I left the kitchen enough wiggle room for you to go in and personalize it,
right.
Redecorate, rearrange, make it how you want to make it. But I mean, I gave it the essentials.
Well, I've worked in enough restaurants to know that you did plenty.
Right? I made it.
It's functional.
I mean,
that's what it needs to be.
It's blue.
So's everything else in the build.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, at least I gave it some color. That's about all the personality it gets.
This build is alright, though. It gets the job done. It is very simple build. Very clean.
And who doesn't like a clean restaurant to eat in? Do you know what I mean? I don't want to walk into a place that looks gross and greasy.
Right?
Like, that's not my aesthetic when I go out to eat. Like,
mine neither.
I would rather have like an area, a restaurant, you know, with clean floors, bright colors, clean lines.
Minimal clutter because, you know, like fake plants just hold dust.
Right. And then this, with the little seating area over here, like, I really hate seating areas that are next to bathrooms in a restaurant in real life. Like, I can't stand it. I wanted to put like a little space between the bathroom walking area and the tables, so that's why that little half wall went up. Well, I wanted to talk about gameplay in it a little bit. I tested this one, I play tested it, and I took our Sims, the Neko and Snacks Sims, and brought them here. And, you know, there's problems with the pack, the Sims pack to begin with. Snacks in particular, when she got home, she got food poisoning.
Well,
You remember that?
I do.
She got food poisoning from the restaurant. So, and then too, in the gameplay, like, we were on the lot for a long time. I have no idea how long before the chef even showed up to the lot to cook for the customers.
Right?
Like, it was ridiculous. Like, the amount of time it took for a chef to even show up, or, you know, for them to even get their food, because there were people that were in the restaurant before we got to the restaurant, obviously, and their orders had been taken, just like in real life, you know.
They had been taken, but had they been cooked?
No, it hadn't been cooked because there was no chef.
Right.
That's the thing. And by the time the chef showed up, and then, you know, our Sims were all cranky from being hungry and to catch food poisoning. And she took food poisoning home with her. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell everybody in the speed build that Snacks got food poisoning from eating at the seafood restaurant. So eat here at your own risk.
I like those lights. They didn't make it, but I like them.
I mean, if you download this build, you can definitely put whatever lighting in here you want, but it, you know, that's my struggle, my light struggle in the Sims builds. I am forever on the hunt for the perfect lighting.
Right.
The perfect light. And this little thing,
It did sail its way around the build.
it did bounce around quite a bit. Again, the struggle is more real than what the editing shows.
It really is.
You do a really great job of editing out all of my hours of scrolling through decor and...
Well, I appreciate that. I think you do a really good job of suiting the right decor for the situation. It just takes you a while to get there.
I like the lattice, and I like the plants on top of the lattice.
Right?
I could have added a little bit more, like, I don't know,
Colored foliage.
Yeah, that, or like there's like these wisteria type or grapeviney, you know, in the backs.
Right.
They have the purple dangly flowers dangling. But I was sitting there thinking about eating outside on that, and I was
Watching the
like,
stuff fall into your soup.
right? I was like,
Into
ew,
your
would
clam
that
chowder.
would that even be good? Like bugs just dropping in on your food and whatnot. Like, I suppose it doesn't matter if you eat outside, you're taking that chance anyway of a bug flying into your food.
Right.
And of course, a restaurant can't stop that, you know, on the outside of their restaurant.
Well, technically they could if they put screens up, but then you're not technically eating outside. You're eating in a screened-in porch.
Right? Something. I don't know, but I was like, I don't think I'd like that. I don't think I'd like eating outside like that with a terrace with plants over me. Because, you know, I don't like spiders anyway, so... Psh.
Right, that chance in general. And Neko's flying out of her chairs and she's gone.
Oh, it would be a scene. Wouldn't it be a scene?
It would be quite the scene. In the landscaping, I'm glad you're embracing landscaping to an extent.
I mean, you got it mistaken. I've always, like, not really embraced landscaping, but in a lot of my builds, I always put landscaping.
I know.
Like, I didn't put landscaping in the Bean Factory build because,
if you haven't seen the Bean Factory, go check it out.
right, go check out the Bean Factory build when we discuss my landscaping. Landscaping is just not usually my main focus of a build.
I get that.
But yes, you're right. I have embraced more of a landscaping, you know, at least giving it somewhat of a go.
Really hoped you guys enjoyed this build. Can't wait to see you in the next one. I guess we'll go ahead and send you out with some screenshots.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like,
Comment,
and subscribe.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.